Guess what? We're on to day number 3 of our 90-day challenge that I am doing, and I'm inviting you to join me. So, I am Jacqueline Nichols, and I'm here to support, encourage, inspire, and guide you on a journey that I am taking right along with you for us to work on confidence, communication, and charisma. So today I'm shooting this video on Halloween, and I brought out my Disney ears. A little bit of sparkle is always good for us, and I wanted to bring it out because of a few different topics that kept coming to mind. And so I thought today was the perfect day since everybody's dressed in Halloween costumes, and I've had fun going to a couple Halloween parties and enjoying the creativity. And what it really made me think a lot about is how easy it is to approach someone when they're in costume. And I have done this with flirting clients where we've gone out and I've worked on their flirting skills, and I'm like, okay, bring something that stands out, like a necklace, wear shoes that stand out, wear an outfit, a bracelet, man's watch, do something that makes it so you don't just blend in. Well, Halloween, we're trying to stand out. We're trying to get eye contact from people. And it's one of those chances where you can observe people and be okay. I mean, last night I was at a fun party and it was packed with tons of people, and I found myself staring at people accidentally because I was so captivated by their costume, what they did to make their costume. And then sometimes they'd turn and catch my eye, and it was like either, oh, apologize, or, continue the thoughts about their costume. And that's how it is in the real world, though. We can just get away with it more on a Halloween season. So whether it sparkles on our head or we're wearing something to draw attention to us. And this is the charisma part of our focus. Last week, I was out with a friend celebrating her birthday. And so I was all cute and put together and excited for an evening out. And she has this favorite spot that she loves to go to that cracks me up because it's a bar inside a Safeway. Yeah, I didn't know those existed, but I guess they do. And they're a pretty common place for regulars. And it's actually a really cool group of people. It was just bizarre to sit in Safeway for 2 hours. And I noticed, though, that because I was brand new, the regulars were super curious who the new girl was. And I commented to my friend, I said, there's these 2 guys at 2 different times, never overlapping. They weren't there at the same time. But what I noticed was that they strategically placed themselves so they could look straight at me through a few people that were sitting at the bar. They were like at a table a couple rows back, and they turned their entire body so they were directly facing me, and they were being very direct in their physical communication, but they were not verbal. They didn't walk up and talk to me at all. They just watched me. They were, not creepers, but they kept looking over. I noticed every time I look at her, they'd be off at this kind of side of the corner. Ironically, both men picked the same location to sit to try to get eye contact with me and develop that connection. And when I teach my flirting workshops, I teach people how to enter a room, how to hold yourself, and how to make eye contact and not lose the eye contact when you go by. And both these men did exact thing. They both looked at me when they got up, kept eye contact even well after they passed me, and then they walked up the stairs because I was obviously not encouraging them to come closer and talk to me, that they finally gave up and left the bar at Safeway. And as they were leaving, they walked up the stairs, stopped, paused, and turned to look at me. And I talked to my friend afterwards, and I go, oh my gosh, these guys were like so 70% of my class. Like, they truly just made the contact in the eyes and were hoping that I was going to give enough of a gesture. So I feel that's really great charisma, because had I been interested, it would have been a great opening opportunity for me to be like, hey, come join us, come sit with us, come interact. Now, they could have, for the communication and the confidence part, taken the actual step to even talk to one of the other regulars that was a little closer to me, and maybe they might have gotten to find out who the mystery new girl is, and it allowed them a chance to hide behind or choose forward. And this is why it's so important to build your confidence, because you never know when you're going to be in an opportunity to actually reach out and make contact with somebody. And so it made me smile as a professional in this industry of supporting and encouraging people to make a gesture, make an effort, and also to know that whatever I was doing or wearing was standing out. I didn't just blend in with the crowd. So even though there was not a match opportunity there, it was more about the fact that I was making the impression that I wanted that made me notice, and they were responding in a way that obviously a little bit intimidated because they didn't actually approach, but also they might not have had the confidence to take action. I could tell they were really trying to figure it out and get up the nerve and decide what to do, but they never did. So they ended up leaving the building without ever knowing more about who I am. And this is what we need to make sure we don't miss opportunities. So my challenge to you is, has this ever happened to you? Either way, have you seen someone you're drawn to, but you don't know how to act upon it, and you're not sure if you've got quite the confidence to do it? Are there times that you don't really know the conversation? What should you say? Let me know what's happened for you. And if you've been the receiver of the said, charisma, but not the follow through action, because I want to know how you dealt with it, how you followed up, and if you felt you should have been more inviting, or if it was just kind of a nice compliment and you were glad they continued on. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, as I will be having a new video every day for the full 90 days. I am committed to supporting you, encouraging you, and inspiring you. So like this video, share it with friends, add comments. We're really going to get this conversation going, and let me know what you want me to talk about in encouragement to support you. I'm excited to all discover all the possibilities that we're going to unveil. Like, you start these kind of challenges, you think you know where it's going, and then it goes a whole nother direction. Just like when I was doing my daily walking challenge, so many things change on my journey. So I'm open to the possibilities. Are you open to what's possible for you? I'm looking forward to learning more and supporting you when you add comments, you just get involved in the whole entire journey. I'll talk to you soon.